Well, there's still 4.5 minutes to go, but it's 3rd and 9. They've been awful on third down all day, so I don't expect them to get this. Maybe they can get a. Nah, I mean, they're not. They're not in 2 down territory. They sacked him. Offense has been pretty bad today. Defense did all they could for as long as they could. And when I say the defense, I mean Myles Garrett did as much as he could for as long as he could. Look at that idiot. There was just some idiot Browns fan pointing at his Baker Mayfield jersey. Dude, what an idiot. You're dumber than the team. You think Baker Mayfield's the answer? Did you not watch that idiot try to play through an injury and suck week after week? I mean, you think the Browns were good? I don't know why I'm responding to that moron. I mean, maybe they can stop the Colts here, get the ball back, but I just don't have any hope that they can score a touchdown. I mean, they can barely get into field goal range. I mean, the poor kicker, every field goal just keeps getting longer and longer and longer. And he was making them. The last one being a 58-yarder that put him ahead. And then, the Browns defense has been really good this year. But for that guy to say, like, they don't miss a lot of tackles, that's not true. They miss a lot of tackles. That is definitely the weakest part of this defense, is their ability to tackle. Sucks for Myles Garrett. I've been saying for 2 years, eventually he's just going to hold out and be like, I want out of this place. It's weeks like this is when I'm like, yeah, why does he accept this? I don't know. He's a better man than me. I would have held out 2 years ago and been like, I'm never playing for that team again. Trade me or I will retire. I got better things to do with my life than spend it being on a bunch of, surrounded by losers. Me personally, I don't have much better to do on Sunday, so I just keep watching this team year in and year out. Like my nice wrinkled shirt. Yeah, I slept in it. That's how I roll on a brown Sunday. This Colts coach looks like kind of a dirtball, too. I mean, he doesn't look like he's doing much better than me. It's sad. Stefanski. Your days are numbered, Kev. And I was having second thoughts about the haircut, but I'm definitely getting a haircut after seeing Gardner Minshew all day. Never. I don't even want the possibility that somebody would see me and be like, you kind of look like Gardner Minshew. I'd rather be like, have a mohawk mullet than look like this guy. So we're definitely chopping the hair off. 2nd and 10. Oh, come on. Well, CBS doesn't work now. This is unbelievable, man. 3rd and 10. I mean, they're likely not going to get it here, but still, they're going to punt it back to the Browns, and then the Browns are going to maybe gain 4 yards, maybe lose 2. I thought Penn State was pretty pathetic yesterday on third down. This is something else. Well, you gotta be kidding me. Come on. Well, bunny ears and antennas are letting me down here. Hold on a second. Let me get up and fix this stupid antenna. Stupid. Looks like we got a penalty here. These referees really don't. Every time there's a flag, these referees got to huddle together and decide what happened. What we do? I don't know. I threw my flag. I don't know. There's no Paul. There was nothing on the flag. Turns out that was not defensive holding. It was defensive holding, by the way. False start. Cool. They were like, well, what should we call? I hate this sport. I hate this team. I don't like the Colts uniforms. I only like Nick Chubb and Myles Garrett. Everybody else can suck it. Am I allowed to say that on YouTube now? Actually, you're not allowed to say that on YouTube. About a year ago, I said, who's Mike got to blow around here to get a fucking proper week-a-pog? And that got me demonetized. I'm sure you guys really care about that stuff, don't you? Just fucking tackle the guy. My God. He did not. Somebody. Nice tackle. I mean, I get it. Delpit was just kind of frustrated there, but look, they don't know how to tackle. His version of a tackle was I'm going to pick him up by the waist and slam him. Yeah, you can't do that anymore. I mean, it's kind of silly that you can't do that anymore. I mean, what are we doing here? Player safety. Yeah, I'm sure the NFL really cares about player safety. Look, if you cared about player safety, you would just be like, the league's over. No more football. We're putting flags, taking off the pads and helmets and putting flags on. So I don't know. It's kind of been a crazy game up and down all day. The Browns offense really just kind of sputtering enough to get into field goal range. Myles Garrett single-handedly has kept this game close. I don't know. Deshaun, maybe he wasn't ready. I don't even know. I don't really care. I mean, he had one good game. Let's not pretend like they put something on the score on some graphic up earlier, kind of making it look like Cleveland's offense was just amazing with him. They weren't. He had one good game. Gardner Minshew, 202 rushing touchdowns and over 300 yards passing. I was trying, look, we know Gardner Minshew's trash. He does this though. Oh my God, batted down at the line of scrimmage. I mean, I just have less than zero hope right now. My hope is in the negative. Has he made a big throw all day? Honestly, has he? Has he made one good throw? I mean, I'm not sitting down. It's not. I mean, I know he's PJ Walker. We expect lifelong practice squatter, forced in 12 under 50% with an interception. I don't even think he caught that. I think it was kind of a bad pass to Cooper. 3rd and 10. 2:27 to go. Well, that one wasn't on Walker. That was on Cooper. Kind of had one earlier he should have had too. Well, so much for the live stream thing, Yesterday, I mean, do you think I'm really in the mood to live stream after watching this horrible team? I know I say this like 10 times a year, but I don't even know why I do this. Yeah, they got, wow. Oh, they completed a pass downfield. Jeez. Well, now that the Colts are in a straight up prevent defense, they can complete a few 10-yarders, I hope. They're not going to put it in the end zone, though, and a field goal doesn't do them anything. 2:19 to go. 38-33. Hey, nice run up the middle. It's all right. They'll get down to the red zone, and this drive will stall to nothing. It's real easy to pick up yards here when they're playing a prevent. Gonna let it go to the 2-minute warning. Oh man. All right, so 2 minutes to go. Poor Miles. Right about the 35-yard line. They run the ball again for about 2 yards. That's been a lot of their runs today have gone for in between 2 and -2 yards. Ford had himself a rough day. He had a big first quarter, but whatever happened to Donald Peoples-Jones too, man? Here we go. He's dropping back. Oh, we had a guy open over here. All right, hey, there's DPJ. All right, well, this is where the defense will tighten up now a little bit. Getting down near the red zone, 1:23. I know the Browns don't have to be in a huge hurry, but a little bit of a hurry here. Because trust me, in a couple plays from now, you're going to wish you had this time. Right at the 20-yard line. Walker's in the gun. I believe that's Kareem Hunt next to him. Maybe Pierre Strong. Oh, my God, they just tried to run the ball. They can't run the ball. Like, guys, down the hill. 2nd and 13. Short of the first down. Looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 5-ish. 45 seconds to go. I think they called a timeout. It's called their 3rd and final timeout, I believe. I don't know, man. I think that previous run call was pretty stupid on 1st and 10, considering how the day's gone. I guess, sometimes these coaches try to get cute and be like, ooh, they're not going to be expecting the run. Well, if I knew, like I was saying, I believe, like, look, now that they're at the 20, the defense is going to tighten up. You're not just going to be able to run the ball right up the middle like you could 30, 40 yards ago. But they tried it, and it was horrible, and then that puts them in 2nd and long. Seems like it's been 2nd and long and 3rd and not manageable all day long. A lot of Browns fans. I don't know why they bother. People ask me, like, hey, you should come to a game. I'm the King of Cleveland here from the channel. He's like always inviting me over to a bar. Why would I? Why would I go? That's incomplete. I guess that was a fumble, not an incompletion. I hate you guys. It's not PJ Walker's fault. I don't want to sit here and talk about how horrible he is. Maybe it's an incomplete pass. Maybe. I don't think so, though. Oh, I don't know. That's so close. Just call it a fumble and let's just end this, all right? Because even if it's an incomplete pass, it's going to be 4th and long, and then, they're not going to do anything, and then the game will be over. So let's just end this right here. Let's call this just call it a fumble. Of course, the referees, as mentioned before, need to huddle and talk about it. Because they don't really know what they're doing. They're just like making calls, and then they get together, and they're like, what do you think, man? I don't know. What do you think? Do you see anything? We got to throw a flag every now and then. I mean, that's what we're here for. What, he hit him in the head or something? I don't even know. They called it illegal contact. Was it a shot to the head? I didn't even pay attention, honestly. It was that dirty-ass Colts coach. I mean, I'm not a big Stefanski fan right now, but at least the guy looks like a professional. This Colts coach. What? I don't know. There was that weird call earlier that they picked up the flag. I don't understand that one. I'll take it, though. 1st and goal, Browns. I don't know. I don't understand that call. They're still going to talk about it. This Colts coach is all fired up. Now what? Do these officials know what they're doing? What's under review? I didn't know. I thought that went away, like reviewing penalty calls. Well, I'll at least premiere this and kind of get a live stream out of it. What? Yeah, you can't. I don't know. I think they were like trying to review a penalty. I think that didn't last very long in the NFL. You may remember that. There was a horrible non-call in the playoffs. I believe it was the Saints really got the short end of the stick there. So then the NFL was like, you know what, Saint fans, we apologize. We're going to make it up to you. Not really, but we're going to change this rule. That way it never happens to anybody in the future. And then that was a disaster. All right, we got 1st and goal at the 8. I still don't feel good. It's way out of bounds. He almost threw that one into the crowd. DPJ wants a flag. That's going to be half the distance to the goal. I don't even know if that was catchable. The Colts are going to have a legitimate beef here. Look, here we go. Let's huddle together. Look at them. These 3 morons. 4 of them. Yeah, I mean, that was something. I don't think that ball was catchable. It was like 15 yards out of bounds, but hey, you can't grab DPJ's arm like that. All right, that moves them 4 yards closer. They're going to try and run the ball, and it's going to result in a 3-yard loss. This is where you need Nick Chubb. Looks like they're on about the 1-yard line. I thought it was going to be half the distance. I don't know how they went from the 8 to the 1. Oh, well. Colts cannot be happy with the Zebras here. Oh, boy. They're lined up like they're going to run the ball with Kareem Hunt. If they score it here, it may leave time. Nope, they're going to throw it. He's got somebody. Oh, he dropped it. He knocked it out of his hands. Nice play by 25. And Njoku had it momentarily. Thomas, too. Thomas, I. How come everybody's the second now? They just think junior doesn't sound cool. I'm not a junior. I'm the second. That was a nice play by old Thomas, too. All right, 2nd and goal. We got 28 seconds to go. He had a man there. Okay, we got Cooper up top. We got Elijah Moore in motion. Got Njoku hanging out at the end. Elijah Moore's going back the other way. They fake it to Hunt. They throw a... Oh! That's an incomplete pass. That's an incomplete pass. I thought it was a fumble. They got to stop it with those plays, man. P.J. Walker just like... He does not. He has no touch. Earlier, they tried to pitch the ball. He just rockets it, man. No touch. I mean, he's 3 feet from the guy, and he just like... Whoa! Think fast. Come on. 3rd and goal. This lady's going crazy. This guy's pounding on the wall. Big Buckner in there, ready to make things difficult. Cooper's in the backfield. Looks like the Colts might call timeout. Hold on, timeout. I'm really tired of hearing that siren inside of Lucas Oil Stadium or whatever it's called now. The Colts Dome. Looks like the Bears won without Justin Fields. Looked like Tampa Bay lost with Baker Mayfield. Looked like the Patriots, who were winning all day, blew it against the Bills, although I haven't seen the final score there. No, they did. They come back and won 29-25. How about that? Here we go. Walker's looking all around. He's got all day. He's scrambling. He's looking. He throws. Throws it out of the back of the end zone. It's going to be 4th and goal. All right, got a little caught off guard there, worrying about the Patriots score. It's 3rd and goal. Looked like the Colts dropped like 8 men into coverage because they know the Browns can't run it. If you were ever going to run it, that 3rd down, maybe. They're lined up in the I form like they're going to run it, but I just don't believe they're going to. Oh, my. They ran it. I think he got in. He was in. He was in. Replay it. He was in. I saw the ball cross the line. I mean, they almost botched the handoff. No call yet. These officials, man, now they don't want to make a call. They've been wrong all day. He's in! Touchdown! Nothing's down. Make the call. Make the call. They did. 39-38 Browns. His 2nd rushing down of... Come on, that's a weird stat. His 2nd touchdown today ties his career high. He's probably had a lot of games with 2 touchdowns, though, right? This guy's... That guy wearing a Tim Couch jersey? Oh, wait, that's Amari Cooper. You got to go for 2, obviously. That little blonde-haired kid, he's all fired up. Got a Myles Garrett jersey on. That kid knows what's up. He's got a... Doesn't have a bright future, I'll say, though. Looked like he's about 7 years old cheering for the Browns. Little does he know. All right, Colts call a timeout. 39-38 Browns are going to go for 2. 15 seconds remain. This 2-point conversion is kind of important. You just never know. This guy, this kicker for the Colts, Matt Gay, I think his name is. He's pretty much automatic. He's good. Got a strong leg. Kareem Hunt's pretty excited. All right, that took some guts to call that run on 4th down. I'll give it to him. Big number 53 playing fullback, Harris. I could have used the tush push. Got Strong in the backfield. Walker hands it to him. Oh my God! There, now that looks there. They ran it for like -2. Well, I'm a little worried. I mean, the Colts can get off a couple of plays and get into field goal range. They need to really botch the kickoff. They somehow need to, the Colts that is, the Browns need the Colts to botch this kickoff somehow. Yeah, that call on Cooper, I know. That was a weird one. I'm sure Colts fans, if they lose this game, they're not going to be real happy about that. But there's been weird calls all day. Besides, DraftKings just called the NFL offices and we're like, yo, we need the Browns to win. It's not looking good. Or was it Caesars? I don't know if it's Caesars or DraftKings. 39, he can't believe it. Where's Doug Carter? Is Doug Carter at the game today? We got another injured player. I'll tell you, this sport, it's not safe. All right, looks like they're going to kick it off. Let's get a good kickoff here. No return. Let's pin them back there. Colts do have one timeout. All right, he just kicked it out of the end zone. Okay, at least that doesn't allow for a return. All right, so the Colts need to get to, you would think, about the 43-yard line, roughly. They might have time for 2 plays. They got that timeout, so this first play can go pretty much anywhere. Browns defense is in a weird spot. They don't want to give up anything big, but you don't want to give up back-to-back 20-yarders either. So, like I said, here on this first play, the Colts can do anything. They got a timeout. Let's just put an end to this right now, though. Let's not even let it happen. Gardner's trying to draw them off sides, I think. Cleveland's being patient. They're sitting in their spots. Myles Garrett's like, let me at him. Let me at him. Nice. Broken up. Could have been intercepted, but broken up. We'll take that. Now they only got 9 seconds. They got to fire one down the field to the sidelines. Their only choice. Looking for Pittman Jr. again. He's had a big day. Drew Ogletree, been silent. Shout out to Northridge. Shout out to Miss Enix, one of my old teachers. Biggest fan of Drew Ogletree on earth. All right, here we go. Minshew drops back. He's looking downfield. He's looking. They got him. They sacked him. That should be the game. In fact, he may have fumbled and the Browns may have recovered. Guys making snow angels in the field. Gardner Minshew is who we thought he was. There's still 2 seconds left. What's going on? Deshaun's happy. We happy? We happy. It's 2 weeks in a row they've done this. I don't know how. Last week I thought for sure they were done. This week I knew they were done. Aided by the officials. I will say, Colts fans, I'd be pretty bummed out if I were you right now. These officials were not on top of it all day. I don't know where they got these guys. I don't know if everybody else was busy and they were like, hey man, this shirt will fit you. Can you referee today's game? A lot of people leaving. Jim Schwartz, yeah, you gave up 38 points. That's not exactly a... They take a knee. 39-38, final score, Cleveland. Well, thanks to everybody. If you made it this far, I'm going to premiere this later. This will be today's live stream. I might call this Browns fan watches final minutes versus Colts or something like that. I don't know. Boom. Not much of a recap. It was a crazy game. That was your recap. The live final minutes that lasted 23 minutes and counting. All right, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. If you're still here, it's kind of weird talking to people that aren't here, but later on I will be uploading this and premiering it. And right about now, I'll be saying boom on the screen as you all type in boom. Thank you. Go Browns.